This week, the EMBN Show is back in the UK.
Whoa, what's that?
Seems like there's been a bit of housekeeping going on whilst we've been away, Don. It was more like a log cabin when we left. Now it's more like Passion nightclub in here. Before we know it, there'll be a bloody smoke machine here.
I like it. I like the way it's going, yeah. We've had another awesome week of feedback from you guys watching the video, so keep telling us about your bikes, your adventures, but also what you'd like us to do.
Yeah, and on the subject of housekeeping, the last EMBN show we brought to you from the rain-swept shores of the Mediterranean, and then we proceeded on to Finale Ligure, where we got a kind of a bit of sticky patch, really, didn't we?
Wow, we had a big day out. We had some technical issues, but we managed to ride some iconic trails. But did we finish the big day out? That's the question.
I think it is primarily down to the young filmers got carried away with some amazing trails down there in Finale, and they decided to kind of do the transfers back in high power mode, and of course this and that, technical issues, and did we make it though?
Well, you have to tune in and have a look, but yeah, you can understand why young and excited e-bike amazing trails.
I tell you what, over the last month we've been to Spain, we've been to France, we've been to Italy, done an amazing amount of riding in diverse terrain. And the bikes held up well, right?
Yeah, it's great. We've ridden some amazing trails, like we've said already, but also it's great to see some of that infrastructure, especially in Europe, those places we've been to, that are actually really evolving around e-bikes.
Yeah, so keep tuning in. We're going to bring you the bikes, the gossip, the riders, the places, everything. And don't forget to get in touch and tell us where you've been, what you've been doing, your bikes. You know, we're all in this together. So don't be scared. Tune in. So news, what's going on with the news this week, Don?
Well, I'll start with some new faces. We've seen Joel Anderson, the young UK ripper, who's jumped on a Specialized Canevo and is sending some big old drops and jumps. Check out his Instagram page. It's great to see these young riders trying them out, and actually looks like they're loving him.
Yeah, and not such a new face, Colnago, the big bike manufacturer. It seems they're good into e-mountain bikes. Now, this is the company that ranks second in the all-time stage wins for the 3 Grand Tours, the Giro d'Italia, the Tour de France, and the Vuelta. Vuelta a España. España. You said España. Sorry, Vuelta de España.
So this is a premium road bike brand jumping into the e-bike sector. So interesting.
More news, Don. Kit. EMBN Kit.
That is true.
EMBN Kit. Don has got the
baseball jersey. It's nice. I like that blue touch on there.
There you go.
Cool. So more kit available in the store now. So head on over if you want some EMBN swag.
This week on Who Rides an Electric Mountain Bike, we're with Nico Seriati from eMTB Guide Finale. Nico's been a fantastic help for us on our epic ride around the EWS circuit. Nico, simple question, why do you ride electric mountain bike?
Why? Because they are awesome. They are a powerful tool, and so why not?
So you're here in Finale. I mean, it's an incredible area. It's quite steep banks out of the town centre. I guess, do you spend your time going up the roads, or do you kind of ride a bit more kind of single track techniques?
Yeah, you can do both. E-bikes are super capable, and you can ride on a paved road to save time, or you can find something more challenging.
So what people come to you on your days out? You kind of do days out, weeks out? What kind of people come to visit you?
Well, the guests we have are definitely different. So some of them want something really short, someone else wants something longer. Yeah, an e-bike can give you a lot of satisfaction in 1 hour, or you can spend the all day out. And
let's talk about your bike. It's a Moustache.
Yeah.
How much travel have we got?
160 in the front and in the back. Yeah, it's an enduro bike.
I noticed you've got a 29 front wheel there. What's all that about?
Everybody's asking me about this. Because the fork is okay both for 27 plus tires, but also 29. And so I try to put a 29er in the front just to be a little bit more precise, to have more precision.
And I guess the bigger wheel, you can go through those big holes. There's lots of lots of collisions up on this hill. So I guess it kind of gets through it quite easier, right?
Exactly. And the bike the result is that the bike is slightly slacker in terms of head angle. So.
Hey, so the big question, Nico, is, Finale is traditionally a race town, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's a big event here. I mean, can you see a day in the future when we have e-bike races in Finale?
Yeah, I hope so. I do hope so.
Does it?
Well, I guess that day is not that far anyway.
Nico, thanks so much for showing us around. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Nice one.
It's been a great pleasure.
Okay, cheers guys. Tech of the week. There's been a lot of talk in the last few weeks about when people wanting more power in their e-bikes, but I think it's range we need more than power, right?
I'd absolutely agree with that. Yeah, and the power I've got on the bike is more than sufficient, and my legs, of course. But it's really, I just want a big day out on the battery I've got.
Totally. I noticed that Focus Bikes have brought out the new Sam Squared, which is 170mm travel e-bike, and not only have they got the battery in the down tube, but there's also the clip-on battery which goes on top of it, which means you get over 700 watt hours.
So it's like a modular battery system. So you don't have to use them both. You can use the two together if you want to for big days out. It's a great idea. Obviously, there's going to be the added weight of having the extra battery, so you're not going to probably want it all the time.
But yeah, you take it or leave it.
Yeah, great idea. Another piece of tech is from Cake Bikes. So this is a new brand, and they've got these tyres that are actually promoting trail sustainability.
Yeah.
So they're not e-bikes as we know them. They're not pedal assist bikes. They're actually more the e-motorbikes. But it's this tyre technology. It's really interesting.
Yeah, totally. I think it's designed to reduce the footprint of a bike. So it's good that people are getting involved in stuff like this, I think.
That's going to be an interesting point. Personally, I don't think the bikes actually turn up the ground anymore, but I think the more you ride a bike, obviously, if you're riding that trail more often, then it will. Yeah.
So the tyre's called a Trail Saver, and it's like a 3.2 tyre. So check it out on Ride Cake Instagram. Time for Ask EMBN. Send your comments down below.
Got a question from Guy Pearn who says, what are e-mountain bikes like to pedal when the battery dies?
Oh my god, I did that in the valley below Flims once, like 2,000 foot back to the village.
I've done about 100 metre climb, however that works out in feet, but it's pretty hard work, to be fair, when the battery dies.
Yeah.
Not much fun.
Try it. Great workout. Amazing workout.
Thomas Varga, as I see, Nico is riding a prototype Lapierre Overlock Carbon with Shimano instead of Bosch.
Yeah, he is indeed, and tune in the next couple of weeks to see a full pro bike of Nico's bike. Really technical feature into the geometry, the motor, everything.
Was it a prototype, or was he? I know he's built some plates so a Shimano motor will fit onto that bike, but was it a one-off frame, or was he just adapted what he already had?
Tune in, Don, to work it out. You didn't see it, did you?
I didn't see it.
Yeah, tune in.
Nick Watkins, who was talking about the downhill skills video, he says, what is the average weight of an e-bike? He doesn't have one, but he's got a giant Rain 1, which weighs 13.8 kilograms.
Yeah, well, Nick, the average weight of e-bikes is about between 20 and 25 kilos, but...
Yeah. On the same subject, actually, another comment. Power Hugful says, does being heavier or lighter make you go downhill faster?
That's easy, isn't it? That's an easy question. Of course it's heavier, isn't it?
Is that right?
Way quicker than you are.
That is true, Steve. Are we talking about heavy bikes or riders? Heavy bikes, the jury's out, because a heavy bike will carry speed very well. Accelerating and decelerating, so braking, is going to be harder to do. Yeah,
having said that, Don, if you only look back at 2010, GHETTO won the World Cup Downhill Series on his Commensal. That bike, and I rode it, was 42.5 pounds. That's only 7 years ago. When it comes to riders' weight, now, one of the most successful downhill racers ever truly believed that 70 kilos was the optimum weight for a World Cup downhill racer.
Is that right?
I'm sure, knowing the person, they'll have researched it thoroughly. But if you think about it, you look at Richard Atherton, should we maybe not talk about weight? Because you told me not to. Aaron Gwynn, about 74 kilos. Nicola Vulio's about 70 kilos when he was racing. He's obviously a lot lighter when he turned to enduro.
Yeah.
But yeah, there does seem to be a trend in that kind of number.
Craig Menard's much bigger than that, though. Steve Peate's much bigger than that. Another great comment comes from Toma Kukor, who says, I love what e-bikes mean to mountain biking. No competitions, no obsessive gram shaving. The goal is to have fun by manufacturer and rider alike. This is how I started in the first place.
Totally, so lots of people started.
I love the sentiment. And to me, I think it's great. And I also think competitions could ruin it. I don't know. But I think once you start competing with e-bikes, there's going to be the strive for more power, these things. I don't think they really need.
Neil Donahue, I'll remind you of that in 5 years' time. Which brings us, actually, there's a comment here from Boba Fett MTB. Nico, love the more relaxed vibe this channel has. So that's obviously kind of...
Yeah.
There must be some truth in what you say.
I hope so, yeah. I mean, I feel relaxed. And one final comment comes from Mick Carthy, who's actually the converse of the week. He says he's a long-time subscriber of GMBN and GCN, also has a roadie, but he took an e-bike out for a spin in New Zealand, and after 3 hours in the saddle and more climbing than I'd normally do in 3 weeks, you couldn't wipe the smile off his face.
That has got to be e-bike convert of the week, Don.
Nice.
Yeah, and we want to know all your stories, whether you're a convert or a non-convert. just get in touch with us and yeah.
Send us your pictures. Want to see the rides you're going on.
Ghetto Tech. This one's from Quentin Stofels. Stofels, this is ace. Fantastic. Basically what it is a Allen key bit that sticks in your chainring bolt.
Another one, so you can spin the cranks backwards.
Yeah, totally.
Like it. That's the most simple one I've seen so far.
That is super simple.
That is GHETTO as well.
Yeah. It's not GHETTO, it's a bloody Allen key thing. Is that an Allen key thing?
That is, yes.
Yeah. What's that then?
That's a Phillips head screwdriver.
Yeah, Posi drive?
Posi drive.
Posi drive.
In fact, someone's called me out on this before in the comments. Apparently a Posi drive and a Phillips head are a different thing.
It's time for the bike vault.
Stroke geography lesson from Steve over here. Let's get in there. First bike comes from Alexander Goonan in, what's it, Saddleworth? More, that is, Steve.
Manchester, isn't it?
It's up north somewhere. That's a Specialised Levo. I've not seen that colour. It's all black with a little bit of purple on it. What do you think? I know they're very nice. You've got a Specialised Levo, haven't you?
So have you.
I've got a Canevo.
Okay, right.
Is that super nice or is that a nice?
Nice.
Nice. Okay, moving on.
Ooh. Mud.
Lauren Aldry. That is a BMC. I like the colour. Like it.
Lauren, you need to be careful with your steps in the background. Someone can trip up over that, and you need to cut down the stakes that you banged in.
Yeah,
Just
true.
knock them in a bit more.
True.
Oh, the bike. Was that BMC?
It is, yeah. I didn't really like that. Although it could have been cleaned. Although we like to do it.
That's a super nice bike, isn't it?
Right, let's hit the horn. Whoa, this one. Marco Manuzzi, East of Florence.
This is near Rimini.
That is proper snowy. Or he's got some white deep dish carbon rims.
So this is in the hills to the east of Florence. Shall I continue?
If you want, Steve.
Yeah. It's gonna. I won't bore you.
I like it. I don't know what bike it is. It's got the battery sort of pretty big.
Looks like he's got a suitcase in the front of his bike.
I can't tell.
Again, he's been matching those grips to go with the sky and the seat and.
I mean, I really like it, but I can't give that a super nice, afraid. So Mark Allen has got the pivot shuttle. That looks lovely, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, indeed.
That's a good looking bike.
Yeah. Should we just not beat around the bush?
Super nice.
Super nice.
Mountie 111 in northern Alberta. So normally you see Mounties on horses. This time he's got a Specialised Levo.
So we're going to talk about armed forces.
So I think he dresses up in the full Mountie suit to go out for a ride.
Could be like an armed forces week this week, isn't it?
What was the old that TV Due North or something like that? Do you remember him? He was a Mountie.
Well, there's any TV police programme I remember is Hawaii 5-0, Colombo.
No, neither of those counts for this. He's in Canada. I think that's very nice.
Yeah.
I like the way he's boshed his Gatorade in the bottle cage as well. Super
Where
nice.
is Northern Alberta?
Christian in Germany, another Levo, this time a yellow one. He's got the jersey to match.
I like the fact that Christian's got himself in the photograph. So yeah, I'd like to see more bikes with more of the characters behind them, please.
Let's give that a super nice then.
Now this is super nice before you even start. Look at
Danny
that background.
Deneuve. Danny Deneuve from Belgium, another Levo. He seems Specialised, very popular.
Yeah.
He's changed the tyres on that. Looks like he's changed the bars, the stem.
Yeah, he's got some
tweaking
grips.
that bike.
I think he's chosen his grips to go with the wall.
I think it looks great.
And he's got his stickers to go with the grips to go to the wall as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Super nice.
Super nice.
Look at this one, Steve. This is Doug Hewins, United States Air Force Academy, home to the Falcon Trail.
The Falcon Trail. Is that a Falcon Trail in the background?
I don't know what that is, Steve. It's an aeroplane.
But it's not, sorry Doug, it's not Falcon Trail in the foreground. It's not a super nice.
Nice. Your bar ends. Bar ends are controversial in my book. It's nice. It's nice. When was the last time you ran bar ends, Steve? Moustache. Raul Fernandez. It's in El Chorro, in Spain.
Yeah.
Great riding around there.
Superb riding in El Chorro. Absolutely e-bike heaven.
I bet it is. I like the look of that bike as well.
It is. Moustache. French brand. That looks like a Moustache Gravity 180 travel.
Coil spring on the back of it.
Yeah, coil on the front as well, I think.
I bet that's an awful lot of fun. Give it a super nice. One last picture. We've got Richard J. Tofton. He's in Bergen in Norway. And there's two Canevos, pair of Canevos, just like ours. You've got a black one. I've got a green one.
Yeah, just like ours.
Top thumbs up from me. Super nice. Keep sending your pics to hello@embn.com. It's on the screen down there. We'll take a look at your bike and hopefully you'll get in the bike vault. So what have we got coming out this week on EMBN?
Well, don't be too hasty, Don. I mean, check out what's already been this week. Your top 5 downhill tips.
Top 6 actually, Steve, so you get one bonus one in there. Rode my bike on the San Romolo downhill track and I had a brilliant time making it.
On Friday, we've got Nico Vulios' top 5 e-bike tips, which is an epic.
You've got a list of every word that legend says, actually.
Yeah.
And then what we got on Sunday, we got a short versus long travel e-mountain bike. How do you pick the right one? And what's faster, up and down?
Oh, brings me back to that murdering climb again.
Yeah, it was great fun watching you do that.
Yeah.
On Monday, we got some pre-ride checks, and then on Wednesday, we're back here for the EMBN Show.
What will we have? Will we have some music here next week?
That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, disco balls.
Yeah, the kind of housekeeping continues.
Hit this EMBN logo to subscribe, and for some more videos, click over here for how to ride downhill on your e-bike.
Don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
And over there for how to climb your e-bikes.
See ya.